Hey, Planeswalkers, Mythras here. Hope you're doing well and staying safe. Welcome, my friends, to today's episode of Top Deck. We're doing a top 100 Mono Black Aggro List by Ehrlich. Very excited about this. Something different for today's meta, and certainly interesting nonetheless. So appreciate you tuning in. Flip me that like if you enjoyed today's video. If you have a question, if you have a comment, let me know down below. Would love to hear from you, or feel free to hop on that Discord server that we got in the multiverse in the details. On top of that, you'll find the deck list and the timestamps where we will break down the strategy objective of this list. We'll go on your boarding for best of three. We're going to play that competitive Magic here today with this list in both best of one and best of three, and then close out with a little bit of a retrospective on where things sit. So again, thank you so much. Great ways to stay connected down below and ways to support the channel. And great benefits to you as well. So while you're here, top 100 Mono Black Aggro. So this list is certainly interesting in terms of what we got going on. Midnight Hunt, or Innistrad Midnight Hunt. We've picked up things like Meathook Massacre. We also have things like Forsworn there, coming back from our Dungeons and Dragons. Additionally, we've got Eaten Alive that we've added in. Another Dungeons and Dragons here with Deadly Dispute. Infernal Grasp being another pickup here as well, and then at the top end another good D&D one, which is great. So these are certainly things that pack a punch. Additionally, we got Field of Ruin here. We got a really nice kind of flow in terms of our mana curve from 1 to 2 to 3 to 5. We can get some additional fast propping. Additionally, what is interesting here is we got Skyclave Shade. This reoccursion is huge. And one other interesting thing that I want to add in here is the Meathook Massacre. So you can certainly drop this at 2. Makes a difference. Obviously, you can wipe everything if you need to. But things to keep in mind here, because a lot of times you might do that. And then last but not least, we get additional mana ramp here with Forsworn Paladin and Shambling Ghast that can expedite things for the Spider Queen. So a interesting aggro deck. Like I said, so it's about going fast, going hard, clearing your board. We got a lot of cool things here that we can do with this list, which is really fun. You can attack in with your Decayed Zombies here, sack it with a Deadly Dispute. Same thing with Eaten Alive. You can sack that, sack the guy with Decayed, use that, and continue to protect your board, kind of a thing. So can sort of play like a mono black control list, but again, it's about putting that pressure on your opponents and doing work. So that is the strategy objective here. As we move into best of three, we're going to board against 3 things: aggro, mid-range, and late game. Aggro lists are going to be those creature lists, things like mono white, mono green Stompy. We also run to the aggro lists in terms of a lovely Boros there as well. Other things that you might run into are some of the Magecraft stuff. Here, we want to use things like Flunk to take creatures off. We got Blood on the Snow as well. We have additional lovely Meathook Massacres here as well. I do have this set up nicely for your kind of access to your lesson learned kind of deals here. You could always add in another mascot exhibition, but certainly geared towards that best of 3 here as well. Where I would look to remove is certainly things where you might have a little bit less interaction in terms of Jadar here. Even though I like the sack kill stuff, that could be one going a little bit more direct. Certainly Meathook Massacre you want to keep in, like we talked about. You could change up some of the other pieces in the 1-drop space if you wanted to as well. Mid-range, we're going to run into the Stompy deck. We got Gruul Werewolves here in this space. The Dragons list is it kind of tempo stuff here. 2 in the meta. Now, again, we'll stick to what we have when we got to take out the creatures. If we go away from that, this one's huge. Go blank. The ability to discard and exile cards from that player's graveyard is going to be big. So that also gets anything with flashback or any of this stuff coming back from the graveyard. Duress is another big one there. As we move away from mid-range, we'll hit the late game decks. We got Dimir Control. We got Mono Black. We have Sultai I've seen every once in a while now. We got the Wet Rule, all kinds of stuff that can happen in that space. We got Azorus, which is really popular if you caught Friday Night Meta. Seeing that, again, Go Blank is going to be the big one here. And then we have the Duress. So this is certainly it can be an MVP card, so keep that in mind. Things that you don't want to get rid of is anything that's direct kill from there and stuff like that. and we'll take care of it. So Planeswalkers, that is the strategy objective of what we have here. That is how we're going to board for best of 3. We're going to go play that competitive Magic now with our Mono Black Aggro List, and we'll go after it. So let's go ahead. We'll move into that best of 1 realm. We're going to grab our Mono Black Aggro List from Ehrlich MTG and get cracking, my friends. Again, if you got questions, if you got comments, let me know down below. Love to hear from you, as always. We will get started here. All right, here we go. Boom. We'll keep this. We got nice ramp. That's going to be a key piece here. I actually want to go. We can do this and for sure get a next ramp if we want. We could have played Shambling Ghast as well. Let's see what we get dropped here. Ooh, not what we wanted to see. Absolutely not what we wanted to see. In particular, because we could have been well ahead there. Here we go. We can use this. We'll wait. We want to get to 5 here, so I will sack Shambling.
Are you enraptured by my beauty, or do you fear it? My will cannot be denied.
Let's go grab this.
I'll tell you a secret.
Let's see how they block. Now we got our Fielder Rune for the Hive if we need it. Zentori.
Good minions are loyal and deadly.
Now we can keep everything protected with the Fielder Rune there. Now, generally this will trigger with Meat Massacre, actually, if we want to do that. So you'd let it go first, and then you would hit. Now this also gives me the ability to play the Gruul if we want to.
Subservience will be rewarded.
We got Dimir control. Certainly can take out Lilith if they'd like. Maybe. Let's see. Oh, they were not happy. We were going to get massive stack there. Very, very nice. Woo. Not bad for our first match, my friends, against Dimir Control with our Mono Black Aggro List. Gooch. Obliguk. Here we go. So we got double up. We'll keep this so we can show this. Not the best, but we'll see. We can get some ramp. Now we have it on the board. We need a land. And circle Golgari friend here. There we go. So ideally, we can hit with this, and then we can also use this. We'll see if we can make it through. We'll have them probably get rid of Meat Hook if they hit me again with the Acquisition Expert. Let's see. Obligutch. There it is again. Show Meat Hook. We'll take one here. So that now opens our lane. This is exile. Oh, we can just pay. Oops, cancel. Pay 5. Ugh. Get rid of that guy. Lots of triggers. There we go. Ideally, we need to get Lolith down here. Well, I don't want that. I don't want him to get to the sideboard with that guy. Which is why I did that. We could have waited. It's a sorcery spell though. I didn't want him to get like a sack thing going on. Could have made a guy bigger. Ooh, too fast. I played too fast there. We should have made the 2 more damage. So if we lose by 2, we now know what the issue's gonna be here. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. That was unfortunate. Probably grab their land. There, they got it. Ideally, we could get a land. Let's see. Otherwise, we gotta ramp the paladin instead. Obliguk. Oh, what are we doing? We'll do a lot of damage. We will do this first. There we go. So if we need to pop Deadly Dispute, we can pop Deadly Dispute here again. It's not like... Don't quite have lethal.
Envy the strong, for they consume the weak.
Let's see if we can get through this. But right now we have enough if we wipe our own board. Round 5. We could swing in with the spiders and the witch. So right now, I think we have lethal. We'll see here.
It's bold to bargain with me.
Swing with the team. Lots of menace.
I will cull the weak.
Boom. There we go. Not bad. Not bad. All right. On to our next one. Third and final best of one. Cranking out today here. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Let's see what we can do. Warlock. 1, 2, we got it. We'll keep this. Needs lands. Use iTwitch to go pull if we have to. Boom, 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 boom. Mono green. Ideally, we hit a land. That's the goal. But I did not want to hit there. There we go. Take that thing off. Could hit that if we wanted to, but we want to get at least a wipe if we can here soon. There we go. So that's 3. We'll do this.
Darkness will swallow them. We will slay our enemies.
The 8/8 is going to be the one that's going to hurt. Not lethal yet.
A gift in exchange for loyalty.
We don't have everything yet to play that. So let's grab this. Oh. We'll lose there. Ugh. Bad timing.
Oh yes, I know the knowledge you seek.
It's not gonna matter. We should have did it last time, and that would have been a little bit better for us.
My power is for annihilation.
Bummer. Bummer, bummer, bummer. Oh, it happens. This deck's people. So we could have played that a little bit differently at the beginning, but that's all right. We didn't know what they're gonna have, right? So it happens. Not bad. So let's go ahead. We're gonna play our best of 3 now, traditional center ranked with our top 100 Mono Black Aggro List. We went 2-1 in best of 1, which is awesome. Let's go see how this holds up in our best of 3 today here, my friends. Additional water. My other one is getting low. All right, we got curve. We can keep it. Ideally, we'll strive to get Sedge on first. Block there. There we go. Not super worried about that. So we could swing in for more. Let's do this though. Block. So this one we might want to board in some of the more removal spells again. With Blood on Snow. Yeah. Werewolves. Lots of werewolves. Five. We need one more. We'll wait. So we'll see what they play here. One, two, three, four, five. So depending on how they block. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 is still not enough. Now, could always make that move something over. I think we're in trouble here. Enough. Block there. Block on that. Trample anyway. Yeah, didn't matter. They would have got through anyway. So we had the right makeup. We just didn't. It's playing a little slow on that, so we didn't quite get to what we needed. Let's grab these. We weren't getting the ramp that we wanted or needed. Let's pull out this guy for now. Dispute's fine. Let's get rid of those. Actually, we'll grab him. We'll keep it like this. A little bit harder on him. All right. So the problem here is their guys get too big before we can wipe the board. So hopefully the blood and the snow will close that out and finish that loop for us here. Go from there. Block. All right, we'll play first. We keep it. It's not good. It's fine. Make something work. There we go. That's better. So we're gonna do this. Get that thing off so I can't ramp. It's so next turn we can drop the Skyclave Shade if we need to. Deadly Dispute it. Oof. Do that now. We'll wait on that. That's gonna hurt.
For everyone who fears the impossible.
Good thing we have this. Play that for 2.
The hunter becomes the hunted.
There we go. Let's see if we can hit. Oh my god. I cannot believe that we have not hit yet. Still have not hit. That is horrible luck.
I will get what I want.
Horrible luck. Unfortunate. So they have lethal. Absolutely here. So I'll see what happens. Very, very unfortunate for us here today to close out our matches with not hitting like 1 and 6, and we went through most of the deck there, which is pretty crazy. Let's see what we had left. 41. We hit a lot of the deck. Very, very unfortunate. So, all right, Planeswalkers, that is what we have for today with our Mono Black Aggro List. Very, very excited. It's fun. It's cool. It's something different. It's not your kind of control one. Again, this is by Erlich MTG, a top 100 list here in the October season. Very, very fun. Again, here's what we have going on. To recap, for best of 1, we did go 2 and 1. And then in best of 3, we did get bested 0 and 2 by Werewolves deck. We probably should have been much better off than what happened. Unfortunately, it is what happens, and we were winning quite often earlier today, so not we got to have that come back down to earth, I always say, in terms of the meta, in terms of the median, and the middle of the road. So I hope you enjoyed today's list. Again, if you got questions, if you got comments, let me know down below. Would love to hear from you. On top of that, flip me that like if you appreciated today's video and appreciate your time always. Feel free to hop on the Discord server. That information's in the details for you. And then on top of that, lots of other ways to stay connected because we do have a lot of stuff coming up. We got more standard top decks, historic top decks. We'll get to Jank, Friday Night Meta, and some tier lists here, and soon the new Crimson Vow, I think it is. So with that, Planeswalkers, stay connected. Great ways to support. Once again, great benefits to you. Until next time, we'll see you again soon. Mythras out.